Hi my witchy friends, welcome back to my channel, Mystic Witch here. Here to bring you the video that I promised you about the abundance prosperity slash abundance candle and how to make one. And you can add a spell to this or have this as the spell itself. And I wanted to go over a few things before I started that process of the setting up and doing the candle, because my channel is changing slightly in its description, not the name. The name is staying the same, but I'm learning more about spiritual and energetic healing. I'm doing more energy readings and tarot readings and pendulum readings and stuff like that. So my craft is leaning more towards the spiritual and energetic part in the healing of others and of myself. Of more of the shamanic journey that I've been looking to go down and, investigate and make sure, exactly that this is what I'm looking for in my journey. But so far it has been what I've been looking for. And I haven't found anything negative about it that I don't like. And I love helping people and, healing them on the outside and the inside, because right now at my job, it kind of heals on the inside, I guess. I give medication to people, so I wanted to do more of on the energetic healing and herbal side of healing, like more natural things in the universe. So my channel is going more towards that, so add it in the description, spiritual and energetic healer, because I am studying that right now as well. So where I want it to go from here is I'm gonna light a lavender lavender incense to cleanse my space. And also it was one of the herbs it said you can put on your candle for the prosperity and abundance and help with that, but I couldn't find my lavender. I don't know what happened to it. I usually keep it in one spot, but I couldn't find it, so we're gonna use an incense instead. It's a lavender incense, and you can also use it to cleanse your area and to bring in that abundance and prosperity energy from the outside, from the universe. And I'm gonna light my candles too, because of extra protection and spiritual connection, because the spiritual, oh shit, just burnt myself trying to put it in here because it didn't set up right. Don't do that, please. Try to be very careful even with your incense and your candles. It just didn't stick in the holder the right way. Okay, now I think I got it. Where was I? Because the spiritual world is totally a part of witchcraft, totally a part of bringing in the abundance, the prosperity, or whatever you're looking for, love or whatever. You do not do it by yourself. It's the spiritual world and this world working together. So you can't have one without the other, kind of thing. And we want to be respectful and caring and, of what we do and say, because they're just as important as we are as well, whether they've ever been living or not. And I set up my offering over here also to help to bring in the prosperity and abundance. I put moon water in here and Himalayan salt for extra love, and the pepper, different kinds of pepper. It was like a mixture for more of the protection on the spiritual side as well as on the mundane side, just to give the extra love and protection towards this spell and towards us, and up to them as well, as thanks for helping with our workings and our spells that we do. So don't ever forget that part too. We don't work alone. It's more like working through us. That's the way I look at it. Not really working, my shirt, sorry. Me working directly by myself, them working by themselves, they're working through me, and vice versa, we work through them. Okay, so what am I gonna start with? My candle. I didn't bring any. Oh, I was going to use my Hecate oil because it has a lot of different herbs in honor of her, and also she's one that helps me a lot with my work, my workings, and bringing in the love, prosperity, abundance, or anything I'm looking for. I give thanks to her and to a lot of things, to way my life is now and who I have in my life, and I'm happy and it's great. So it took a while, and it sometimes takes a while, but it will happen. You believe enough, you really put yourself and energy all into what you believe in your workings, and connecting with the universe and working with them, not against them, with nature and the universe, not against them. So let me get my oil. Sorry, hold on just a second. If I can find my oil. Oh, I know what I did with it. Hi, I'm back. At the end of this video, if I do not forget, I want to show more of my daughter's painting that she did. It's amazing and wonderful, and I'm so proud of her, and I like to brag on my kids. So I have 2 oils I decided to bring. My Hecate oil, like I said, that brings me a lot of luck and with any of my workings and stuff, and then also my attraction, and it says it's for passion, love, strength, and abundance. So tracks all that. The oil I did not make, but I got at a shop that I loved in downtown Waynesboro. The pyramid, be sure to stop by there if you live in the area or if you're visiting. It's a wonderful place and not too expensive either. Some things maybe, but that's in any shop. So they're small shop, please support them. Okay, and I'm trying to make sure I have enough room now. And cleanse the area. We have our candle, green candle for abundance and prosperity and luck. Pretty much all that. Okay, so this has like a lot of design on it. You don't have to have one like this. And it's gonna be a little hard to put, now that I think of it, to put a what's it called? Sigil on the side with all that. Let me look at the bottom and see. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it on the bottom. Okay, so I'm just gonna make do with what I have here somewhere. Hopefully you can see it. I'm gonna etch it in there anyway. But let's start with doing the sigil first, because that's the least, well, it's still messy, but least, because once you put the oil on there and everything, it's gonna be really messy. And I got to figure out exactly how I'm going to get my other herbs to stay on there, or if you can just put it around the bottom. I might just put it around the bottom for that in your little candle holder thingy. But you can also put it around the top and use like wax or something to make it stick, which I might do as, I don't know. Let me see. That's a red candle. I wish I had a white one. I don't really want to mix red with green. I mean, I know it's Christmas season, but well, maybe it might be okay. Let me go look and see if I have a white one first. So we're gonna get into the Christmas season already. All right, so I guess we're stuck with the red one. It's gonna kind of look really Christmassy, but not that I have anything against that, because I love Christmas and Yule, obviously, but this is supposed to be more of a prosperity. But red can also be more like an attraction and like urgency, more color that like brings stuff I guess, faster to you, because also, well, that's not because of the color, but like cinnamon I have here, and also cayenne pepper. They're kind of like reddish colors, and they're to bring in more of like it, not necessarily quicker, but like more, I guess, more of it, or like, you know, I guess you could think of it as bringing it a little faster too, the abundance and stuff to you. Okay, I'm just gonna do with this, because I'm gonna try to stick some on the top and show you what I mean about that. You could also melt this part and like stick it on there, but I haven't had as much luck with that because they still seem to come off, the herbs and stuff. It depends how big of a thing you're trying to put on there. And this is really dirty. Okay, enough chit chat with that. I said I was gonna do the sigil, so let's get to it. I have my book and I'm gonna show you if you can see it. I hope. The sigil, I took out, I didn't draw the sigil here, but the word I used was financial, career, stability, the 3 words. And I took out all the repeating letters, and then the now, wait, not nouns, the what was it, the, I don't even know how to think of it. I took out the repeating letters and the what is it called, I don't know, I don't know, like A-E-I-O-U, you know, I can't think of the word. But I took that out too, and this is the letters that were left from that, and I'm going to make a circle and etch in those letters, if you can see them, FNCLRSTDY. I think that's the way it was. Into my sigil. And then at the end of this video, I'm also gonna try to add in a bonus prosperity abundance tarot reading, if I don't forget. I have forgot to do certain things before, and yeah, it won't stay. Okay, all right, here we go. It may not be that pretty, but it still works all the same. So I'm gonna make the circle best I can, if I can. This is not a really sharp stick. Okay, this may take a minute, and I'm gonna probably get wax everywhere. So I'm trying to make a circle. I'm not gonna make the sigil very big. You can make it as big as you'd like, but since I don't have a lot of room to put one on here because of the design on this candle, I guess I should have really thought of that before I got the candle, but I got it for a different purpose, I think, and then I didn't use it for that, so now I'm using it for this. So use what extra stuff you have before you go buy new stuff, just to help save yourself a few bucks. Okay, that's not very pretty. I'm trying to make it deeper so you can kind of see it. You may not be able to see it very well. Let me show you. Sorry. I mean to say those bad words. Okay. Well, kind of see that. Put like an oddly looking circle on there. I mean, it's not very straight at all, and I don't claim to have done it that well. But okay. So we're gonna start with an F. I'm gonna try to etch that in there. And I like to make my letters a little more curvy for a little bit more smooth introduction into bringing into prosperity, and I can't even see where I did that, to bring in the prosperity and abundance. And look, it's in there, but it's not very good. I don't know if, as long as the intent is there and you're trying your best, we're gonna try and see how this works out. Most of my prosperity spells I didn't think would work, and they did. Like, it took time, like I said, but they still worked. Okay, so, and they didn't work necessarily in the way I expected, which I'm not expecting anything specific, I guess. I just want us to do well and all. Okay. Still, you can't really see it. I'll do a separate video on sigils, just sigils, and then or I might just draw up what it's supposed to look like on this piece of paper and show you, because I can't see it very well. Okay, so and then we do a C, and so on, and you can turn it and do an L, or whatever letters you come up with for your words. You can put just simple words like prosperity, abundance, finance, money, luck. There's a million words you can use, or you can word maybe a small phrase or something. R. And, well, you'll see how this works in the end. I'll continue with this, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, so you can kind of see a little bit how I etched in some stuff, but you can't really see what it says. So that's why I'm going to do it on the piece of paper so you'll know, but I'm going to mark off the ones I already put so that I know where I'm at. After I finish this video, I will finish that part of that. But I don't want this video to be super, super long, so we'll just do it like this. Okay, so if I can get this bra strap to stay the way it's supposed to. Okay, we've got that. So now we're gonna, oh, I said I was gonna show you. Sorry, losing track of what I'm trying to do here. So simple sigil, you would mark out all the, is it vowels? Yeah, it's vowels. That's the word I couldn't think of. All the vowels, all repeating letters, just leave one of each, and then you make a circle, or if you don't, I don't think you necessarily have to, but you can make a box, you can make whatever. But I make a circle, and then whatever letters are left over, you just draw them in there the way you want to. If you want them pointy, if you want them curvy. Curvy to me is more of a smooth, like, journey, like, more like, not like boom, like edges are more like, I don't know, but I guess edges might work if you're trying to bring something quickly, like something like that you're really gonna notice. I'm just doing the gentle introduction of it into my family. I don't need a whole lot, but just a little, you know, some things. So drew the circle, and I'll show you the circle. And this is my book of shadows where I put everything. Then you can draw in an F. That's gonna be a very long F. Make it squiggly or whatever. And then do an N like this. Well, you don't have to do it like you do, whatever. And I'll show you, that's an F and an N intertwined. It's not the prettiest, but you can make it prettier if you'd like. You can turn it so you can get a different angle. See? That's not very, I'm a little shaky, so that's not the prettiest. L. Okay. R. And then after a while, you're not going to really be able to tell too much of what you put in here if you have too many letters. So you might want to shorten it down. I didn't, but so that's a general idea of how you would create a sigil. You can make it prettier with less chaos or more chaos in there. Like mine's pretty chaotic right there with a lot going on. So, which goes into chaotic or chaos magic, which we're not going to go into right now. Okay. So now, if you have your sigil on there, okay, make sure you have your little plate, so when you burn it, your little candle holder or one that holds it like that, so you don't cause a fire or whatever. So I'm gonna start with, I think, a couple dots of the attraction one, and I'm gonna put it like on top and then just smooth it around. Let's see, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Put a dot, dot, dot. You put 3 or 4 or more, whatever you wish to put on there. Yeah, you don't need a whole lot of wool. So I'm gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one and put it on the sides, because this is more of a, you have to do it this way because I made this myself. Which you can make your own anointing oil. No one says you can't. I mean, I feel like when you do it yourself, it works a lot better than if you buy it sometimes. But sometimes if you do a little bit of both, it does really good. So that's what I'm doing to help get some inside help, outside help. But it really does help if you do some of your own crafting of your oils and stuff for your own workings and stuff. It's more personal, it's more tied to you and your family and your need that way. Okay, so you just kind of rub it all over the best you can. I try not to get it on the wick, but it does. It does. I'll just wipe it off. There we go. And you might have some oily hands. I hope I don't get too messy because I got somewhere to go with my boyfriend later to meet up with some friends. Oh God, I've got what? Oh, I'm gonna need the lip brush after this. Okay, now I'm gonna make sure my oils, or they have their caps on tight, and put them out of the way. Okay. Now for my herbs that I have brought mugwort to bring in more of the spiritual aspect of it, of help for my abundance and prosperity spell candle. And then poppy also is a spiritual herb to help bring in and keep out bad ones that might try to interfere. Basil has always been good luck for me, and it's tied to my sign Aries also, which I'm going to use, and it's also a good for prosperity. And then the cinnamon is one. We're going to use that. Rosemary for protection and for abundance and all that. Oregano for more of the happy part of the aspect and bringing in happiness, which if you got your things taken care of, your bills, and and your family's good, you're gonna be happy. So and like I said, my cayenne pepper powder to bring it in a little quicker, like give more oomph to the spell, as well as the cinnamon does that. Did it say parsley? No, it didn't. I grabbed parsley when I think I meant to get thyme or something like that. But that's okay. We'll work with just these herbs. We don't need a whole bunch of them. I'm gonna put, well, maybe this was meant to be put in there. So if you grab an herb by accident, even if it's not direct for that spell, sometimes it's a sign from, it may not be, you might have just not paid attention, but I take it more of a sign from the universe or from your spirit guides and stuff, showing you that obviously you need this in there. They will help. So that's, who am I to argue with that? Okay, so the way we're gonna do this, the oil on top, it may not stick, so I might have to wipe some of that off. I didn't think about that. Let me get something to be able to wipe my hands off. Okay. All right. You can also take your incense, the incense ash from your incense, it just fell like this, and you can also put it on your, let me put this back real quick. You can put it around on your candle too if you didn't have the actual herb and you want to use the ash from your incense, you can use that too. There we go. God damn it. Sorry. I'm making a mess right now. Okay. Try not to bore you too much. Just getting out the facts here. So here we go with, let's do, cinnamon. You can put it around the base down here or up here around the candle itself. You don't need a lot. So just smear it around as so. Like, I might put a little bit on the bottom too, down here on the plate itself, or the candle holder. I always say plate because it looks like a plate. Oh my God. I hope I'm not getting this all over my pants. Okay. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have put on the clothes I was gonna wear right yet. Put in some poppy. Don't need a lot, like I said. Just spread it around on there. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler. I want to do the mugwort. Okay. Sorry, one of my kids walked in.
Is that the tea I got you?
No, this is the mugwort. I'm making a prosperity and abundance candle. It's my daughter. Okay. Well, one of my daughters. So there you have that. See, just lay it out like that on there, and you can put some in the bottom. Take some from the top and just put it at the bottom because we don't need so much on top. There we go. It looks pretty good to me. And I keep on almost touching freaking incense. I guess I have it too close to my working area. And then there you have it in the plate or the candle holder on top of the candle. And then we will, once I'm done with all the herbs, we will put the candle wax to hold it on there. So I can show you that part too. You can just leave it like this if you want. If you don't plan to move it around a lot, you don't have to put that on there. But if you want it where you can move it around and the herbs and stuff won't fall off, you probably need to do something like that, or just put it around the bottom. Okay, so basil. Just a little, starting to look real nice. And I guess I'll shake a little bit around the bottom here. Okay. Oregano. I'll try not to get too much. There we go, that's good enough. It's gonna get on your floor maybe, so maybe have something put down either on the table, the floor, where it's easy cleanup. I did not, but it's fine. Okay, so, oh, I guess I should have put the cayenne pepper on there first because now I'm gonna have to disturb it by maybe not. Maybe I can just shake it on there. I thought I was gonna have to like spread it around. See, there we go. Then we do parsley for some reason. because my spirit guides or something wanted parsley in there. I'll have to look it up and let you know in the next video, because I need to use my phone to look it up. My computer, I can't find my charger to it, so. And right now I'm using my phone to make this video. So, or I might just make a separate little video just letting you know if you're interested to know what the secret ingredient was for. Okay, rosemary, my favorite. It's tied to my sign. It's always brought me good luck and been a good protection herb as well. Okay, so that's all the herbs that I got to put on there. I did put the cinnamon, I put the poppy, I put all that. Okay, so this, when you're finished, is what it looks like without using the wax to tie down the herbs to the candle. With it, I will show you that real quick. And then, like I said, you can come up with your own little prosperity abundance spell that you write on your own. I did not write one. I usually just do the candle and light it and let it go like that with the sigil, because the sigil also is like also more, it's like a incantation itself or spell onto the candle. So I didn't see a reason why to write a separate one, but you can do both or just do one or the other. So my voice sounds raspy for some reason. I don't know. It's been high pitched and I do not like my voice on video at all. I learned that yesterday at the park with my boyfriend and his son and his brother and one of my kids. Too high pitched. I don't know why I sound like that. Sometimes I don't, but apparently when I'm out having fun, I do. So, not that this is not fun, but this is, you know, I'm more trying to teach and do, you know, than just being silly. Okay, now, candle, sorry. Oh, and I have to, yeah, I gotta remember things I wanted to do at the end of this video. Okay, I forgot to light my other candles. Frickin'. Okay. So we're just gonna pretend I lit those, but you know, most of the time when I do workings, I light my candles around me. I just kind of forgot this time. I'm in a little bit of a hurry. Been busy these days. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Sorry. It started dripping already. So this is what we would do. We let it pull, kind of. Try to avoid the wick part, because you're going to light that and you don't want wax on it, because it won't light with wax on it. And you just drip it around. Same as you would do also a spell jar. When you put the top or whatever back on, to seal it, you will use the wax to seal it properly. And some people say it makes the spell work better. I don't know. Sometimes I've used it without it. It doesn't necessarily, but I mean, to each his own. So just try, figure which way works best for you. There is no wrong way to do witchcraft. You make it your own. You do it your own way, and whatever your guides and your angels or gods tell you to do, or how you feel, your own intuition, go ahead and do that, because it's there for a reason. Okay, I'll put a few more drops because I didn't quite seal all of it in there. It is pretty well sealed. Okay, and then you will put out your candle that way, or you can snuff it out, or whatever you want to do. But since this wasn't directly for a spell itself, besides sealing this one with the herbs, I didn't see a reason to have to do it that way. So, and blowing it out, I don't think always blows it away from you, like some people say. I mean, it depends how you word things and do in your spells as well. So it's not all about the candle. Okay, so now you have your pretty little prosperity / abundance luck candle that you can light, and I can show you it lit. It lights well, I hope. Maybe not somewhere. Maybe I had to burn it down first because this is a brand new candle. That's what I had to do. So, got it at the dollar store. You don't have to break the bank to do a spell either. So, there you go. Nice, pretty. Let it burn there for a little bit while I watch it. It's burning down, kind of. It may snuff itself out. I don't know. It's coming back up. It went down like it was going to go out, and then it came back up. I'm not sure really what that meant or means. If I wish I could have showed you, it shrunk down and then it is growing now. Maybe it means it could be a sign that it's going to get worse before it gets better, like financially, but then it will get better, because you also can do readings with candles and with the flame, and that's one way. But now it's getting bigger and bigger, so not too big though, just a decent size. So I feel like that means it's all gonna work out okay in the end. But I might have a rough start towards it for me. So yeah, you can do candle wax readings that way, but I have not studied enough on it to know, but that's what my intuition tells me that means for me and my family, possibly. It's not set in stone though. We control our own destiny, our own futures. So, I mean, it may be laid out a certain way, but that doesn't mean that's the way you follow it. So, okay, now, oh, I got some wax on my, it's okay. All right, don't sweat the small stuff, right? Now I was gonna go ahead and I was gonna tell you what other herbs you can use also for this type of candle, in case you don't have these ones. I use cinnamon, I use rosemary, you can use bay leaves, you can use lavender. I didn't have any lavender, so I used a lavender incense. You can also do that. Thyme, oregano, I did have. Spearmint, you can use, and patchouli, or the oil from patchouli also. The oils needed also that can stand for prosperity, and you know, financial stability or whatever you're looking for. Sweet orange oil, lemon oil, bergamot oil, lemongrass. These are essential oils for candles usually. Peppermint oil, and frankincense oil. So, okay, and the candle colors that you can use, there are other alternatives to green. Green is the main one for abundance and prosperity of what I've been taught and what I've researched as well. Gold also can be to help bring in wealth and stuff like that. Yellow, and always, of course, white. If ever in doubt, white is like the universal color for any color. Like if that's all you have, or stock up on white. If you think, okay, I'm not gonna like be going out every so often to get all these other colors, stock up on a bunch of white candles and use them for whatever color what you're looking for in your intention. You can like etch in the side of the candle the color if you want, or whatever, or just as long as you remember what it stands for and use it for that. That's a cheap, way to save money. Also, I went out and bought the actual color, but I went to the dollar store, so it was like $1, so it wasn't a big deal. But if you're like strapped for time and money, just have a bunch of white candles. And I always use black candles for mainly protection spells. You can use white as well, because that goes for any color, but black is my go-to for most protection spells and banishment spells that I do. So just to put that out there. Okay, now I was going to do a quick reading. I have a little bit of time left. Let me put this book somewhere. I'll just put it back here, I guess. Okay. Now, I haven't read my cards in a while because I've been busy with family stuff. So I'm a little rusty, just a little bit, but I need to get back into it for my videos, for my spiritual journey, for every reason. Because I really enjoy it as well. So I'm going to do this one, my Book of Shadow Tarot. As Above, So Below, complete edition. This was like my first, I think my very first deck I got, and it still serves its purpose very well. So, should we go with the more mundane or spiritual deck? Let's go with, I'll go with the mundane. I've used a lot of the spiritual one. I feel like more. I'm not going to use my book. I'm going to use my own intuition, so I might stop for a minute and, you know, be thinking about it. So I'm probably just going to hold the cards up so I don't have to adjust my camera so you can see as I'm reading it. Okay. So here we go. Shuffle. And this is supposed to be for abundance and prosperity reading for whoever out there it resonates with, and you know, if it makes any sense to me as well. Take what you need from it and run with it. So here we go. What will it mean for these people and maybe possibly my family too? Prosperity and abundance reading. Let's see if it's good or bad. I'm just going to do a simple 3-card reading this time, just because I'm a little strapped on time. So, it's telling me to shuffle at least a couple more times. The tingling in my hands is anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and put these cards down. I'm just going to go ahead and flip them over. Okay, 3 here. And I'll hold them up as I go. Okay, so I'm still learning about some of this because I still don't trust my intuition completely, but I'm going to do the best I can. I'm getting better at it. Okay. What I'm getting from this card, which is the 5 of Pentacles, to me, it's, you can see it. It looks like she's, I don't know, maybe lost or looking for her way, maybe a new way, possibly a new direction to head, or she's just looking for a way out from that area. So you may feel, somebody might actually feel stuck, or that they need to change directions in their life or in their job, relationship. They're stuck like in a rut maybe, also a possibility. So something needs to, they're thinking about, like I said, either getting out of a situation or changing direction in a certain situation. Could be financial, could be relationship-wise. And this resonates with me too and makes sense in the way of my life has changed direction quite a bit, but for the better and for the good. And I was stuck in a very bad situation at one point, but now I'm not. So whoever that makes sense too. And also we have the 2 of Swords, which to me in this picture, it looks like she's meditating, or like, yeah, she has the spirits that are connecting with her, bringing her peace and calm. I don't know, that they just, she's at a good point. She has the spiritual connection she's looked for so long, in her life and in her journey. She's not alone. They may be letting her know that she's not alone. The spiritual world, the spiritual energy, as she meditates, that and brings peace and love and all to her heart. So it might be saying to whoever this resonates with that you're not alone. You do have spiritual guides and help, and that love you and care about you and want to lead you in the right direction. You just got to choose to follow it and to listen to them. Like she's meditating, to listen, like bring yourself back to the present moment, and don't live in the past or the future quite yet. Just the moment, the present moment. Bring yourself there to be able to connect properly with these beings and the universe that loves you and wants to help you out, and let you know you're not alone and that you have support from them to whatever decision you make. So that's what I'm getting from that, which makes sense to me too. In my journey, I have found a lot of peace, a lot of love from people that's come into my life because of this, and when this is going on, and also from the spiritual realm and world and the universe and God himself, because I still believe in the way I was raised as well. I believe there's multiple gods and stuff helping make this universe run and work, because I don't feel like one can just do it all, but like there's the one that I was raised with, which yes, he's there, he's always been there, and he's not going anywhere. So, and along with the other gods or goddesses that I have become attached to or started working with. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles here as well. This to me is showing me I'm feeling that you could be waiting for something or someone. These little magical creatures are, they're still there guarding you and helping you and being there in case you need them and leading you in the right direction, or possibly leading someone to you as well. I feel like that happened to me, that person I was drawn to them and they were drawn to me. Well, I was drawn first, but for a reason we were brought together. We were brought together through the divine way. Like something led me there, and something led him to feel something as well, and the connection. We just had to be brought together. And that could be possibly too for whoever, you are either waiting for someone to come back or someone new into your life that will, and the divine or your spirit guides are helping you, lead you that way, or lead them to you, or both. She looks happy. She looks like, she's satisfied pretty much, but she's just missing that one little piece. So you may be missing something or someone in your life that you are waiting for and looking for. So that's what I get from this reading. I hope it wasn't a bunch of jibber jabber and you didn't get it. If you didn't understand something, please put in the comments below, and I will try to explain it further of what I meant and what I felt the best way I can. But that's the simple prosperity and abundance reading that I got for you, and for me possibly as well. For this video, I'm going to end it now because I'm already at like almost 50 minutes. But I felt like it was a good video. It taught you guys a little bit more magic, and the tarot reading was a +2. I hope you enjoyed it and got something from both of these parts. Please like and subscribe. It helps my channel so much. I'm trying to do better. at not boring you, at, bringing interesting things. I mean, some things that are interesting to me, of course, are not going to be interesting to you, or vice versa. But I'm trying my best. So please like and subscribe. Like I said, put in the comments below any questions you may have. I'll try my best to look and answer them in an orderly fashion. But until next time, which I'll try not to make it too long, but I do have a busy life, so I'll do my best. Till next time, please have a wonderful, safe, magical evening and night, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Oh, I wanted to show, before I end this, the picture. That's one thing I forgot. Oh, my daughters. Isn't it beautiful? She's a little artist. So if you want to help and support her too, you can put in the comments below if you're interested in buying any of her artwork, or you have suggestions of something you would like her to paint for you, and we can work something out there too. Thank you. She's just turned 18, so. All right, so have a wonderful, safe, magical evening. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.